Hi, I'm going to talk a little bit today about what a gesture is and what we call gesture drawing. So a gesture would be a very simple line that you would use in the background that would be curved like this. It's what begins your entire character. So if your character is proud and happy, and you've got this bend here, you would base everything on that line. He's happy, he's got his back going back straight, his chest is out. Like if Doodie Man were standing here with his big D on his chest, you draw him that way. Now, here's another example, same thing, but this person would be super proud or super sticking their chest out. The gesture helps to give the entire drawing a spine or a backbone or a direction or a feeling. Now you can use the same kind of a gesture in another way, which would be to make your character sad. It would be the same line, but if you've got this line like this, now you can go ahead and you can draw your character's arms hanging down off of his body. You can draw his spine, his head. Everything is going to be droopy. We can even take this back and do another black drawing on top of that same one again, and we can use the same line to give a happy gesture to our character. Same line, but with a different usage. But again, it's the idea of giving your character the ability to follow a feeling. If you do it without a gesture, you might just have a character that's standing there like, now which is fine. If your character is standing straight and tall, that's okay. But without a gesture, without a feeling in the background of where his spine is or her spine, this might be just fine, this drawing here, but this one might have a little more energy. It might pop a little better. Obviously, you would take away the gesture. You wouldn't really, you don't really have to take it all the way in this example, but you wouldn't need the gesture in there afterwards. You could just remove it. So this will be one more example of a character that's being drawn, but I'm not going to do the gesture underneath it. I'm just going to go ahead and draw him with it. So we'll start right there. His spine is already going in that direction. Could even make him completely happy like this. Completely joyful. Life is great. Facing the world. Don't even need to have open eyes. You can have those shut kinds of eyes like that. But again, complete joy. Now you could draw him bursting out of a cake. This would be the kind of character that's happy to be jumping out of a cake. And we'll just go ahead and erase some of these here now to make that effect complete. So here we've got a cake now, and even the cake has its own gesture drawings. You see how these lines are not necessarily straight? Give them their own gesture as well. And then we can even have a character here happy about this whole situation. Just realized I've got that light reflecting in the ceiling there. And this character as well can be surprised and happy about the whole situation. And again, that kind of a big, strong movement helps this character to feel happy and excited about this new surprise coming out of the cake. Again, these are very, very loose, quick drawings, but it's about giving them life. So we've got this corner now with nobody in it, and we've actually got a story developing here. A one-panel cartoon should actually tell a story. Here's somebody's happy jumping out with his gesture, another one's happy jumping out with a gesture, and a third character could be sitting here. Again, use that sad gesture. Boom. He could be looking up here at the situation. Could be looking down, totally at the table, totally sad. Little impudent T-Rex arms here to show that he's just completely sad. Nothing's going his way. For some reason, we don't know why. And even another way to even do another gesture to add to the sadness, we could give him a hat. Now again, we've got some stuff in the way here, but we could give him a hat here that's droopy and also helps to define the sadness, the pathetic party situation here. His party hat is just drooping down. These other guys are happy. This now tells a story now. We've got happiness, and for some reason, this other character, your eye goes to him. And again, his sadness is conveyed with the feeling, with the gesture of the drawing. Now these characters are very, very, loosely drawn. This could be a female, this could be a male, they could all be women, they could all have much more detail. These could be like an oil painting. There could be all sorts of things. You could have a crown on the top, we could have hair here, but again, the idea is that what's underneath it first has to be the gesture to convey the emotion. Thanks for watching.